If you're really that exhausted, maybe you can go to a bed or something. Jeez. I thank you for affording me this short reprise. No problem. With all the work, it's kinda understandable that you need to rest after what you just been through.
良くなったのなら何よりよ。壁の記録も興味深くはあったけれどね。それじゃあ聞かせてもらえるかしら。古の時代に起こり、これから再び起きようとしている終末の最悪について。
Damn. Long ago, before the Great Thundering, there was but a single world, Aetherius, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. One day, from within the earth, a terrible cry issued forth, affecting a profound change in all manner of life. We were not accepted. Our creation's magic ran rampant, giving shape and form throughout of a hopeless and despair. At first, the phenomenon was limited to a single region, but quickly, so very quickly, it spread and engulfed the whole of the star.
原因は突き止められたの
They not. They were not, however. The conviction struck upon a method to predict whether the next corruption would be manifest. The etheric energies from which it flow are all creation in the form of a various currents. And then, the current which course through the land and sea. Those which flow through the very air. And those of a celestial nature which encompass both our star and this moon.
天脈。その言葉は初めて聞いたわ。
Neither do I. I'm kind of like, I have no idea what's going on. Nor would I expect you to be. Few scholars of our time knew of their existence. Their individual knowledge helped us to better understand the nature of the calamity. Like the terrestrial ones of earth and air, the celestial currents from a vast network, but the ethereal distribution is not consistent. The conviction soon realized that inciting incidents occurred in regions where the flow was the weakest. Coloration without clear cause, ultimately, nevertheless, on closer study, a stangy of aether was observed in nearby currents.
だから 闇の力を、活性の力を持つゾディアークを創造したのですね。
It appears so.
星全体のエーテルの流れを増強し制御する、まさに断りを敷き直すがごとき神業です。
Precisely. With the advent of Zodiac, our end was averted.
その後にゾディアクの扱いをめぐって対立が起き、ハイデリンが生み出された。エメトセルクはそう語っていたが、そう言わないか？
That's a very good question. Indeed, there was a friction opposed to Zodiac's creation, but their aim was never to unmake him. They understood the continued preservation of the natural order was dependent on his very existence. Until we could identify and address the unyielding cause of the final days, he would need remain, for his departure would set in motion those apocalyptic forces upon once more. Hydaelyn recognized this as well, and so, rather than destroy, she sundered Zodiac herself and the star into lesser reflections, that she might continue him in his place, or combine him in his place. I could have sworn she betrayed me to banish the darkness. Then what she told me in the HRC was false! That too once dwelled as one of Zodiac's true hunger for power, unsettling the balance twixt them. Not quite a lie, though a rather gross embellishment. But knowing what you know now, you must surely realize that why she might opt to obfuscate and mislead. Hydaelyn and Zodiac are both constructed of man, appropriations of perfection limited by our own imperfections. Zodiac was, without question, the more powerful of the two, having been born from the sacrifice of half Interior's population. Oops, I didn't want to skip that. Thus, was it necessary for Hydaelyn to commit herself wholly to the feat? Still more effort was needed to confine him. Maintaining the brand taxed her greatly. With what power she dared spare, she cried out to any who might have listened, and offered her blessing to those who would heed her call. And that's how I became the Warrior Blight, and many others. Though it was likely within her power to do so, I believe she did not wish to speak of Interior and her history. Like Zodiac, Hydaelyn's purpose is a reflection of her creators. They wish to look into the future and not linger in a prison of the past.
Indeed, ハイデリンのその導きがなかったら、アシエンにもっと多くの世界統合を許していたでしょうね。そして、今を生きる生命は、かつての人を蘇らせるための煮えとされていたはず。
わかった。ひとまずお前の言うことを信じよう。絶対の神がいないなら、俺はあいつが ミンフィリアが支えようとしたものを信じてみたい。
Damn Tancred.
そのつもりでもう一つだけ教えてくれ。この後本当に終末が再開されてしまうとして原初世界が滅びた場合、共造世界はどうなる？
That's a very good question to be asked. Another one. The non-cultured is more fitting than you know. Oops, damn it. Bring ruin to the source, and its reflection will share in its fate. What the hell? An earthquake? Ah, it is ready. What's ready? This way, if you would be so kind. I wonder what he prepared for us. Transportation? A way to go back to our world? Ooh, glowing lights. A beautiful sight, is it not? Hydaelyn knew better than any that her power was not absolute. Indeed, she was ever struggled to hold Zodiac and his faithful at bay. She feared the worst and so made preparations. In the event of his demise, there will be a contingency. This moon is more than a prison. It's a vessel capable of bearing the people of Interius to safety harbor. Wait. This entire moon is a spaceship? You need not go to find its pilots. In fact, I should be happy to take you to them. Well, granted, the whole image of a spaceship going to the moon, so I'm guessing this entire moon is the ship. And fulfill my final duty as Watcher in the dark. Well then, so it looks like we're gonna be finding some pilots to pilot this humongous spaceship. So close of leveling up too. Might as well take on this quest and call it here. The time has come for you to be on your way. The caster at the heart of myriad, the throne, where Zodiac was in prison, is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos, the familiar one you met earlier. He should have no trouble of bearing you across. As Hydaelyn created me as the Goaler, so too she created Argos as the guard. It is in his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. May have the imbalancing of Aether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand and attempt to call upon him there. You need to recall the path you have walked with Argos before, and you will find your way. If he labors in service of Hydaelyn's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for the crushing brand then? thank you guys for watching my recording session for Fantasy XIV Endwalker's main MSQ. And if you have any comments, put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button. It's very much appreciated. If you are curious on whatever I upload on my YouTube channel, you can give it a look. And if you're curious on getting in touch on what I upload, you can subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon. And of course, I have projects that are going on my channel, which are right now Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ Broadcast, Jobcast, Minions, Mounts, anything related to Fantasy XIV. Secondly, which will be Freight Grand Order, Lost Spell 4, 5, the events, the challenge quests, and anything that are related to Freight Grand Order. And lastly, which will be Persona 5, the Royal. Whenever the existence of actually starting to record that again will be in the near future. This has been Ravensleep45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.